Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, and the world out there. Today we're doing the collective self-care spread. Try to do one of these every Sunday, Monday. I record it on Sunday, but sometimes it doesn't upload until Monday depending on the traffic that's going on at my house. I am getting the internet checked into, so patience guys. So let's dive right into the message because this was a very significant, very strong message. I feel like this is going to resonate for a lot of people. There's definitely a significant ending that's taken place, and I feel like what is going on here, what we're seeing, and we're going to look at, I'm going to flip the first two cards as the challenge, okay? The challenge here is that there has been a significant ending. Something has come to an end. I feel like a lot of you didn't want to come to an end. And also, this 10 of Swords, you see how it says everything is fine on the bottom. I feel like you may be portraying to the world like you're okay, like everything is okay. And there's a need here to come to terms with everything is not okay. Okay, you're feeling down. There has been a significant ending, a significant loss that caused you to feel a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. For some of you, this was a person that walked away from you. For others of you, you have walked away from this connection. However this is resonating for you, there's definitely an energy of still feeling tied to this person, still feeling connected, okay? And I also want to say, I do feel like there was or is something significant to learn from all of this, something significant that you're taking, a significant change in perspective here, okay? Now, I'm not discrediting that this was a difficult transition to go through here. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's clarify the 10 of Swords with the King of Pentacles for the collective here. There's definitely a need or a coming to terms. Okay, some of you have already gone through this process and are finally coming to terms with. There may be a need to express yourself with your pain. Now, you don't have to physically express this, but you still need to kind of get this off your chest, okay? There's an energy of finally moving forward. Now, I will say the Page of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, of the clarifying deck right now, okay? So there is a need to be cautious. Pay attention. There's somebody that is watching, waiting, lurking, possibly plotting, okay? I also want to say I feel there's been a significant sacrifice, okay? So for some of you, walking away from this wasn't easy, okay? Putting this behind you hasn't been easy. What you need to do right now, is the Hanged Man and the Hermit. And we're going to clarify this as well. Okay, but there is an energy here of a change in perspective and possibly even going within to try to gain that perspective change. Okay, taking some time with yourself, by yourself to process, gain that internal clarity. Get clear on why things took place the way that they did. You know, what was your part in this scenario, but also why did you react the way that you did? Okay, why did you make the decision that you did to walk away? For some of you, you're going to need to either get clear on that path, that movement forward, or reevaluate that plan, okay? Reevaluate where you see yourself headed. Maybe there's been some things that have changed, or there will be things that have changed that will change once you gain this internal clarity. Okay? For some of you, there may be this anxious feeling because of uncertainty of the future, uncertainty about where you're headed. Yes, the future is uncertain. The future is uncertain for all of us, but at least having an idea of where you want to be is going to help. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going in a repetitive cycle and never getting anywhere. We have to have a crystal clear vision of where we see ourselves headed. And I feel here an energy of really coming to terms with that. What I recommend when either reevaluating a plan or even making a plan, take it in strides. So take it one day at a time, one step at a time. Only focus on certain parts, focus on the next month. Okay, get clear on next month, where you want to go next month, and in the month of February or the month of March. And then from there, get a bigger picture. Like, where do you see yourself in a year? Where do you see yourself going in a year? Where do you hope to be by the end of this year? And what is one goal that maybe you can make to help put you on the path to get there? And then the same thing for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and just writing it down, jotting it down. And again, you don't have to be, it's not set in stone, but by getting a little bit of a vision of where you see yourself headed or where you want to be, it's going to help you to get on that path. Okay, maybe in a year you don't make the goal, or you almost make that goal but not quite. Okay, so sit down, reevaluate the plan. Maybe it's going to take you a little bit longer than you expected, or maybe even looking back on that year and seeing, what could I have implemented or done differently to move my process along quicker. And this can resonate for anything. This can resonate for a job situation. Where could I have focused my energy to help push my job, my career further? This could be in like a relationship. What relational tools could I have learned to help better my relationships? This can also be, in personal development. And I recommend getting a vision on all those areas of your life. That's why it's not a one and done thing. This isn't something that's going to happen in one day. Okay? This isn't even something that's probably going to happen in one weekend. It's probably something that could potentially happen over a week's time, maybe 2 weeks, if you're determined on getting this taken care of. I do feel like there is a need for some of you to either create your vision or reevaluate that vision. It's time I honestly do my reevaluation every January and every June. Okay, it's like a 6-month thing for me because I want to make sure that I'm on track. I want to keep myself accountable. Not everybody's the same. The cards are calling for you to change your perspective on this ending and get clear on those next steps. Get clear on where you want to be so you can focus on your path, your journey, okay, your vision. What you need to focus on later here. The strength and the moon. There's a lot of major arcanas coming out here, I will say that, for this reading. So this is a significant change that is taking place here. There's a need to accept that everything isn't going to be clear. Okay, not everything is going to be crystal clear. Yes, you can kind of get okay, for instance, the channel. I want to hit a certain number of subscribers by a certain time, by a year, by 5 years, whatever. So what steps can I take to get there? Okay. If things are slowing down, what can I do to speed that up? There may be times where you have to do some research. There may be times where there is some uncertainty where you're not knowing. you're going to kind of have to accept that sometimes the path isn't going to be crystal clear. Okay, sometimes things aren't always going to be right in front of you. What I do see is seeking out the information, okay? Seeking out the information, focusing on your path, focusing on what you can do at that time to move forward or to help the process, however this is resonating, okay? Sorry guys, bumped the camera. This has been a process that you've been going through. For some of you, this has been a process that has been taking place for at least a couple months now. For some of you, this ending is just now happening. Okay, wherever you are on this journey, understand that it's a process. It's a process. What you need to hear. Now, if this is resonating in a relationship, that person is going through an ending. But I feel like there's something that you're not seeing here, that the person, the job, the other situation, there's a reason why you're feeling this rift. This Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands, which is interesting because that everything is fine, is also Ten of Swords. So there's 2 Ten of Swords in this deck, which I'm going to look into that. That's interesting. But we're going to read it. I'm going to have to check my other deck and see if it's missing the Ten of Swords. I do see here for the collective that if this is resonating as a relationship, as a reconciliation, as a change in perspective of an ending that's taken place within a relationship, that person is now feeling that same energy that they put you through. And that's also if this is a job or an employer situation, they're going through some turmoil of their own. Okay? This could be dealing with a fire sign. The Queen of Wands also is an entrepreneurial energy. Okay? It's an energy of passion. Okay? Something that you're passionate about or something that involves a lot of passion. Okay, can I get this fixed here? 1 second, guys. Okay, much better, much better. The Moon in reverse and the 9 of Swords. So I feel here that there's something that that's not gonna be revealed to you. You're just gonna have to accept that this ending or whatever this person, whatever karma that's being received from whatever you've gone through, you're not gonna see. You're not gonna be privy to that. You're just gonna have to trust and move forward. Now, if this is having to do with a relationship, is that a person who you envision in your future? Ask yourself, does that person make me happy? Do I feel calm? Do I feel relief around that person? Or does that person make me feel anxious, worried, scared? You're the one that's going to have to gain this internal clarity. That's what you're being called to ask yourself. Okay? In the position of what should you avoid here for the collective? Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups. This is going to be overindulgence. Okay, that's the first thing that popped into my head is overindulgence. We're going to clarify this, but I feel here that you need to kind of stand your ground. Okay, don't be too trusting. If you accept this person back into your life, don't be too trusting. I also feel here this is also calling to not covering up your emotions, but sitting through those feelings and learning from them. Okay? because I do feel an energy of kind of ignoring a healing process or ignoring your emotions. And that's coming through with the clarifying deck here. The Four of Swords in reverse with the Four of Cups. Okay. It's definitely an energy of ignoring your feelings, ignoring your emotions. So pay attention to that. Understand that if this person is going through their own ending and they're coming back around to, I don't know, woo you or sway you to be around them again, they're having to go through their own healing process as well. You're going to need to speak upon that, or you're going to at least need to have that internal understanding that they're not going to be ready when they come back. The Knight of Cups. They're not going to be ready emotionally to come back to a place where you want to be at. Again, this reading is all about acceptance, coming to terms. Okay? So, advice, guidance moving forward. If you guys found this message helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It does help with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. There is no extended version to these self-care readings. This is all love, all for you guys, for anybody who needs to hear it. This situation has been a burden carried for at least a couple months. Would I recommend to get your mind off of this, because this is definitely an ongoing process and there's going to need to be breaks. You're going to have to deal with this in intervals, okay? Find something, even if it's just a show on TV, on Netflix and chill or what have you. Find something that you're going to enjoy and you're going to be able to watch to take your mind off of this, or to take your mind off of this. Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. The cards are calling to you to focus on your own stability. Focus on your own path right now, your own vision, the things that you can do to move towards that goal, that dream. The energy needs to be focused on self right now, okay? Everything else will fall into alignment once you're in alignment. So, it's time. You're at a crossroad. It's time to go within, gain that internal clarity, push forward with this, okay? Push forward with this. I do feel an energy of head over heart, okay? And needing to come into balance. This can't be just all practical, okay? But it also can't be all emotional either. There has to be a balance in that. Let's get this Native Spirit Oracle card out for your soul journey message. Thank you guys again so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. That is so interesting that there was 2 Ten of Swords that came out in this reading, and how that other Ten of Swords got in this deck is beyond me, because each deck has their own special place. Let's see. Someone needed to hear it. Freedom Horse. This card talks about freedom. It talks about being free, expressing yourself. Also, this card calls to dancing. So dancing frees up your spirit. It allows you to kind of just feel a free-flowing energy. The soul journey message that comes with this card: the way you use your body can change your state. Put on music and dance with wild abandon. As you do so, this sends a powerful message to your subconscious that you are indeed truly free. Dance. Dancing is going to free up your energy. Close your blinds, put on your favorite dancing tune, and just dance like a wild man, a wild woman, okay? Don't hold back. No hold bars, okay? Just do what feels good. Let's get this 4 Truths card out for your guys' conclusion. Always do your best. Practice makes the master. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word. By doing your best over and over, you can master the art of transformation. By doing your best, the habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumption will become weaker and less frequent with time. Practice makes the master. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, collective, that is the message I have coming out. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.